How's it going, guys? It's been a minute. I've not had a chance to stream in a minute. I hope everyone's doing okay. We are going to be playing Pokemon Fire Red. It just re-released today on Switch. I'm very excited for it. So, yeah, let's jump right in. Had to make sure I get the intro in here. Been a while. Love that intro. This is the game that I played when I was a kid. This and Pokemon Emerald were my two big games when I was a kid. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Speak to people and check things, wherever you go, be it towns, roads, or caves. Gather information and hints from every source. New paths will open to you by helping people in need, overcoming challenges, and solving mysteries. At times, you will be challenged by others and attacked by wild creatures. Be brave and keep pushing on. Through your adventure, we hope that you will interact with all sorts of people and achieve personal growth. That is our biggest objective. Press the A button and let your adventure begin. Hello there. Glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some reason, or for some people, I already can't read. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. For myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Now tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? Let's begin with your name. What is it? So I believe in this one they keep the names all uppercase for the other characters, so we'll do the same. So your name is Io. Sure is. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you were both babies. Or what was his name now? You know, I've got to say, I'm slightly curious as to what kind of rivals we could have been as babies. Guess we're going to go with green. Sure is green. That's right, I remember now. His name is Green. Io, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with Pokemon. Let's go. Alright, I'm excited. It's been a long time since I've gotten the chance to play this. I actually just started a playthrough on my old Game Boy, and then the announcement came out that this was going to be re-released. So I stopped. So I played with the NES. Okay, it's time to go. Man, it has been a minute since I've heard about an NES in general. What would you like to do? I believe they keep a potion here, right? Yes. Okay, might as well get our free potion. So I do have a bit of a weird thing when I replay these old Pokemon games. It's a posted notice. If you're confused, ask for help. Press the L or R button. I do have a bit of a weird thing when I play these old Pokemon games. Instead of using my starter, I have a tendency, once I catch my first Pokemon, to throw my starter in the box and try to catch all of my team members without a starter Pokemon. Kind of like my first Pokemon that I actively use will probably be like a Pidgey or a Rattata or something. This is not going to be a Nuzlocke, by the way. I don't really know how to do a Nuzlocke, and I have much more interest in just trying to catch an entire Pokedex worth of Pokemon than I do in doing a Nuzlocke. There's a movie on TV. 4 boys are walking on a railroad tracks. I better go too. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on the TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Hi, Io. My brother Green is out at Grandpa's lab. Good for him. I'm going to be irresponsible and wander off into the tall grass. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for your protection. I know. Here, come with me. I don't want one of your starters. Hey, Andy. No, we're just getting started with stream. I have not done a shiny hunt in this game in general. We're just doing a normal playthrough this time. I'm not gonna do any shiny hunting right away. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Green? Let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Io. There are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer. But now in my old age, I only have these 3 left. You can have one. Go on and choose. Gramps, no fair. What about me? Be patient, Green. You can have one too. It doesn't really matter which one I take, since I'm not going to be using it. But I do think I'm going to take Bulbasaur anyway, just because it's the first in the dex. And as I pick everything but Bulbasaur, apparently. Yeah, we'll go with Bulbasaur. Do you want to give a nickname to the Bulbasaur? Nah, we're not going to use it. It's just going to go in the box once we catch something else. And our rival Green has chosen Charmander. Back in the day when Pokemon Rivals actually picked the thing that was stronger against yours. My Pokemon looks a lot tougher than yours. If a wild Pokemon appears, your Pokemon can battle it. With it at your side, you should be able to reach the next town. Okay. Wait, Io. Let's check out our Pokemon. Come on, I'll take you on. So, I remember when I was a kid playing this, I tried to see if you could actually lose this battle. And you can. And if you do, Professor Oak pays the cost of losing. Because he's like, dude, Green, he doesn't know how to battle. He just got his first Pokemon. Okay, and we got Bulbasaur. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always. Io, you've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon against each other. The trainer that makes the other trainer's Pokemon faint by lowering their HP to 0 wins. But, rather than talking about it, you'll learn more from experience. Try battling and see for yourself. So we'll start by tackling and getting outsped. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to winning any battle. Just gonna keep spamming that tackle. Oh, he actually got a crit? That's crazy. Oh. Okay, that crit actually means I lost my very first battle. It's a good thing we're not doing a Nuzlocke. Charmander, come back. Yeah, am I great or what? Man, I wasn't planning on losing the very first battle, but here we are. How disappointing. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon grow, but if you lose, Io, you end up paying prize money. However, since you had no warning this time, I'll pay it for you. I wasn't actually intending to demonstrate that for you guys, but here we are. But things won't be this way once you step outside these doors. That's why you must strengthen your Pokemon by battling wild Pokemon. Okay, I'll make my Pokemon battle to toughen it up. Io, Gramps, smell you later. I was not expecting the crit. In hindsight, I had a potion I absolutely could have used, but I study Pokemon as Professor Oak's aide. Good for you. Anyone else have anything interesting to say? Same exact thing. Professor Oak may not look like much, but he's the authority on Pokemon. Many Pokemon trainers hold him in high regard. Good for him. Anything new to say? Io, raise your young Pokemon by making it battle. It has to battle for it to grow. Okay. Look, I copied what it said on one of those trainer tip signs. Trainer tips. Press start to open the menu. I don't feel like it. Hi, I work at the Pokemon Mart. It's part of a convenient chain selling all sorts of items. Please visit us in Viridian City. I know, I'll give you a sample. Here you go. And we got a potion. Nice. Alright, well, we see a Rattata, but I don't think we start with any Pokeballs in this one. No, we don't. Okay, I guess we're just going to tackle it into submission. Not really planning on using Bulbasaur, but it needs to at least be strong enough that I can catch a Pokemon with it. Which, in hindsight, honestly, given that we're probably going to get a Pokemon off of this route, I probably shouldn't even really worry about beating anything with Bulbasaur. We can just walk away from it. Because I almost think we get the ability to catch Pokemon like right after we visit the Pokemart here. Hey, you came from Pallet Town. I sure did. You know, Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Yeah, I guess. We weren't really given any direction. Oh, wait, can I buy Pokeballs from you while we're here? No? Okay. I won't say hi to him for you. Because you won't let me buy any Pokeballs. It's a little rude, honestly. Just gonna jump over all the ledges so we don't have to encounter any Pokemon unnecessarily. I say that as we immediately encounter a Pokemon. Just like going through here, hoping that I don't run into anything shiny now that I can't get Pokeballs yet. Because that would be about my luck. Okay. Okay, there we go. Had to fix something on my other monitor. Oh, Io, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. I don't know how. I beat one Rattata. What's that? You have something for me? Delivered Oak's parcel. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order. Thanks. You're welcome. Gramps, I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right. I have a request for you two. On my desk there is the invention, the Pokedex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Nice. Io and Green, take these with you. I received the Pokedex. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon just by seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. I received 5 Pokeballs. I put the Pokeballs in the Pokeball pocket. When a wild Pokemon appears, it's fair game. Just throw a Pokeball at it and try to catch it. This won't always work, however. A healthy Pokemon can escape. You have to be lucky. To make a complete guide on all the Pokemon in the world. That was my dream. But I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So, I want you two to fulfill my dream for me. Get moving, you two. This is a great undertaking in Pokemon history. Alright, Gramps, leave it all to me. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this, Io. I know. I'll borrow a town map from my sis. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Io. Ha ha! Don't bother coming around to my place after this. I'm gonna go around to your place. Just because you told me not to. And I'm also gonna catch all the Pokemon. Just because you told me not to. Tell me how to live my life, Green. Grandpa asked you to run an errand. Jeez, that's lazy of him. Here, this'll help you. I didn't even have to ask. Thanks. Alright, now let's catch our real first Pokemon, since Bulbasaur is just a placeholder for this Pidgey. Which is probably not going to be a permanent member of my team either. So I haven't decided fully. But I was thinking about using... was thinking about using Spearow. Because I never have used a Spearow in a playthrough. And I'm pretty sure I can catch it on literally the next road after this. Oh, that's right. I didn't read the Pokedex entries. That was the entire point of this. Bulbasaur. There's a plant seed on its back right from the day this Pokemon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. And then Pidgey was the one we just caught. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. It's always slightly jarring when they refer to, like, regular animals in the Pokemon games. Like, it talks about small bugs, and all I can think about is Caterpie and Weedle. And I need to switch it around here, so Pidgey's at the front of my party. Because Bulbasaur is going in the box in a second here. And then we're going to pretend Bulbasaur doesn't exist. Alright, and we've got a Rattata now. Well, we're about to fight a Rattata. We're basically just going to hope that this Pokeball works, because if I keep fighting and it uses any actual attacks, I'm probably going to lose Pidgey to literally any attack right now. And since Bulbasaur doesn't technically exist, I'm trying not to lose Pidgey. Rattata. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. Sounds very inconvenient, Rattata. And another Pidgey. Okay, I'm less worried about Pidgey fainting now because, again, this isn't a Nuzlocke, and now I have the Rattata. Okay, I guess I should have been worried about Pidgey fainting. We're just gonna walk away because Rattata's not gonna beat the Pidgey either. Welcome to our Pokemon Center. Would you like me to heal your Pokemon back to perfect health? I sure would, and then Bulbasaur's going in the box where it belongs. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Thanks, Nurse Joy. Alright, so now Bulbasaur, you can go in the box. We're going to go down this way and see if we can catch... So I'm pretty sure Spearow spawns over here. And I'm pretty sure I can get Mankey over here. I don't know what else is over here, though. Oh, hey, look, Mankey. Mankey will definitely make the fight with Brock a lot easier. Alright, we'll see if we can catch Mankey. Alright. Well, we got our first fighting type already. Light and agile on its feet and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. Alright. Good for you, Mankey. Alright, another Rattata. We don't need another Rattata, so we're just gonna knock it out and get some XP. Okay, this might end up being kind of time consuming to get XP since Pidgey almost went down after the first Rattata. But we have another Rattata we can send in to get XP. Hopefully this is something new so we can catch it. No, and it's the worst possible matchup for Rattata. Poor Rattata. We're basically just gonna throw all of our Pokemon at this Mankey and hope we can take it down and get some XP out of it. Yeah, you go ahead and use Leer. You were gonna knock it out with Scratch anyway, so perfectly fine with that. Dang, I was really hoping it would just keep spamming Leer, lowering the defense when it was already gonna faint on like any contact. Hoping that Mankey will weaken it enough that Pidgey can take it down. Oh, if it keeps spamming Leer, Mankey might take it down. Be okay with that. Okay, if it doesn't scratch again... Oh. Okay. So basically, we're hoping that Pidgey outspeeds Mankey, because if not, Pidgey's gonna faint unless it uses Leer. This did not go to plan at all. That did not go to plan at all. We're back at home now, or back at the center. Yeah, we probably should restore the Pokemon to full health. You're right, Nurse Joy. You know, Nurse Joy points out that we should have bought some potions, and as soon as I read that, I went, oh yeah, I have 2 in my bag that I could have absolutely used to not have Mankey wipe out my entire team. But here we are, going back to the exact same place because I'm apparently too stubborn to learn. Another Rattata. This one's level 4, so... This poor level 2 Rattata that we've got, it's just getting bullied by everything and everyone. This part is probably going to be a little slow because we are literally just fighting everything right now to try to get some level of XP. This is kind of the thing about starting one of these Pokemon games and not using one of the starters is the starters are so much stronger than the normal Pokemon in the area. The Rattata would get a crit too. It would. I love that. Jeez. I have had such bad luck with crits already this run. Like, we got critted by the very first fight with the rival. And now we're already getting crits from Rattata too. Okay, well at least Mankey got a little XP out of it. Okay, well I guess we're gonna go heal our team again. Poor Rattata and Pidgey. Maybe we need to go back to the first route and just deal with things over there for a minute. We'll buy some more Pokeballs while we're in town again. I've got to say, this is probably the worst luck with crits I've ever had in a Pokemon game. I also apparently don't know where I'm going. I'm just walking around. Hi there, may I help you? You sure can. I will buy all of the Pokeballs that I can afford. And that's apparently 14 of them. You don't have enough money for a 15th? Get out of here. Okay. Okay, I guess we're gonna start, since Mankey's gotten close to leveling up, we'll start with Mankey. See if we can get some XP with Mankey at least. If we can get Mankey up a couple levels, it'll at least be strong enough to be a backup for the other two. While we try to get some XP and hopefully a Spearow. Man. Mankey just immediately lost almost half its health, or over half its health in one hit from Rattata. That's crazy. Man, we are not having good luck with these Pokemon today. Alright, I guess Pidgey's getting some XP. Hopefully. Yeah, Pidgey's got this. He'll be fine. Alright, and Pidgey's level 4 now, at least. Since Pidgey is officially our strongest Pokemon, we're gonna put Rattata in the front now. Let Rattata try to get some kind of XP. Hopefully. Or at least act as a shield so Pidgey can get some XP, I guess. Another level 4 Pidgey, okay. Yeah, Rattata's not surviving this. Yep, almost half its health in one hit. And there goes the other, almost half its health, so it has 1 health left. And Rattata's down. The poor Rattata. Use the next Pokemon? We sure will. We're gonna let Pidgey... We'll let Pidgey fight the Pidgey. Pidgey. What? Is Tackle not a 100% accuracy move? Am I... It's a 95% accuracy. You had a 95% chance to hit, and you missed Pidgey. What the heck, bro? Okay. Okay, Pidgey. I'm actually gonna have to use the potion, because if we get hit by anything, Pidgey's going down and we will have ourselves knocked out again. This is crazy. Okay, is there... Pidgey, man. Crazy. Okay, Pidgey, you better be able to beat this one. It's a level lower than you, man. Oh, hey! Apparently it did not stand for me slandering it. Immediately gets the first crit of the run that's not inflicted to us. Okay. But now we're still gonna have to go back to the Pokemon Center yet again. Oh, Pidgey. What am I gonna do? Okay, we're gonna go back over this way since it seems like the Pokemon are equally strong in both places. And over here, I at least have a chance to get Spearow, I think. Which is actually a Pokemon I intend to add to my team for more than just a temporary thing. Okay, well, we've got another Rattata. And since it's stronger than our Rattata, it's probably gonna just knock out our Rattata. It's spamming the tail whips. It's setting itself up to one-shot this poor Rattata that I've got. Almost one-shot it. Our poor Rattata, man. This thing is just a punching bag. This poor Rattata is probably not going to score. Oh my god, it did tail whip again. Rattata, are you going to be able to do this? Rattata, I'm so proud of you. If there has ever been a Pokemon that deserved a level up, it's this poor Rattata. He's still going to get knocked out by the very next Pokemon, but hey, he at least got a level up. All right, another Mankey. So Mankey's starting with Leer, so hopefully it'll just spam that, and poor little Rattata will be able to get another victory. That would be pretty sweet, but I don't think Mankey's gonna let it happen. Oh my god, Rattata, you monster! Rattata with the crit. Okay. Rattata is done being a punching bag, and I am here for it. There we go. We finally got our Spearow, and it's level 5. Look at that. We got our starter. We're just going to throw a Pokeball. We're just going to throw a Pokeball. It's going to stay in the Pokeball. Because the Spearow is going to be my best friend. It's going to stay. Spearow, why have you done this to me? Spearow, that was not very cool. Okay, Spearow. We'll play the hard game then. I really thought it was going to stay for a second, too. It was on board. I don't know how I thought that was going to go. I'm not sure why I thought that was going to work. Spearow about to team wipe us instead of joining our team. We're just going to throw another Pokeball and hope for the best here, because we have nothing that's as strong as the Spearow. Okay, I guess Spearow just wanted blood before it joined us. I'm fine with this, Spearow. I'm fine with this. You can draw all the blood you want. It busily flits around here and there. Even if it is frail, it can be a tough foe that uses Mirror Move. I don't think it even gets that until like level 40 something, does it? Okay, Spearow, you're going to the front of the party because you are the strongest thing we've got right now, and I want to see if there's anything else worth grabbing in this grass. Well, I mean, another Mankey is not needed, but we'll take it out with a single pack. Yeah! The power of finally having a super effective move to use. Alright. Another Mankey. Oh. We accidentally opened the help system trying to readjust how I was holding my controller. Man, we're just getting all the Mankeys right now. Spearow is just XP farming. And a crit on top of it. Okay, well now we're at least fighting something that Spearow isn't super effective against, so it's not gonna one-shot probably. Okay. So I think we might have gotten everything in this area now, so we might have to move on to the next area to get anything new. which I'm less worried about now that I have Spearow on my team, as it gets us into another encounter here. But now that we have Spearow and can reliably knock some Pokemon out with it, I'm not as worried about moving on to the next route and trying to catch some new stuff. I know there's a rival battle up here, but the only Pokemon I have that's actually usable right now is Spearow. The rest of them are sub 5, so I'm not gonna use them quite yet. Alright. So, now that we've healed up our Pokemon, we're going to go up to the north here. Let's see if we can't, we're going to ignore okay. Well, now that I've had my coffee, and that's what I need to get going, what is this red box you have? So you're working on your Pokedex, then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? My entire team is Pokemon I caught. I suppose I better show you then. But you really don't have to. I know how to catch Pokemon, old man. What will the old man do? I guess he's going to use his only Pokeball. He better hope that Weedle don't break free since he has no Pokemon. Gotcha, the Weedle was caught. There, now tell me that was educational, was it not? Here, take this too. Obtained the Teachy TV. Put it in the key items pocket. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you about the basics of being a Pokemon trainer. Okay, thanks for the unprovoked advice. Appreciate that. Alright, let's see what we run into here. We got another Pidgey. Okay. We'll see if Rattata can take it down since it's not been having much luck today. Oh, Rattata with the crit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Because Pidgey's knocking it out. Poor Rattata. Guess we'll let Mankey finish the job. That poor Rattata has just been a punching bag all day. And then Mankey gets a crit. Crazy work. Okay. Now Mankey's at least level 4. I'm hoping that there's something new in this patch of bush, because I don't want to go into Viridian Forest quite yet. Oh, hey, something new. I'm assuming if Weedle is found in this patch of grass here, I can probably run into Caterpie here too. So we're gonna see if we can't catch a Caterpie and a Weedle before we go into the forest, and that'll at least get us a little bit of progress on the Pokedex. Now that poor Mankey is poisoned. We'll try catching it since Weedle's in yellow health now. Weedle was caught. Okay. Often found in forests and grasslands, it has a sharp, toxic barb of around 2 inches on the top of its head. Alright, well, we're not going to nickname it. But I guess we're going to let Spearow continue to to obliterate everything in the area until we find a Caterpie here, while Mankey passes out from poisoning in the party. What we're probably going to have to do, because of the way that this challenge is going, is just have Spearow get strong out of the gate here, and then use Spearow to XP leech some of the other Pokemon, unfortunately. Another Rattata. You know, honestly, if we're going to do that, it's probably better to just go into the forest so we can get, just get some quick XP for Spearow. Because it's going to be mostly bug types in the forest anyway. So we might as well do that, where Spearow is going to have super effective attacks. Or we can just encounter another Pokemon here. That's cool, too. Oh, this will at least bring Spearow up to level 7. At least it should. Yep, level 7 Spearow now. Okay. Spearow learned Leer. Okay. Alright. Mankey's gonna faint from poisoning, but that's fine. Mankey fainted. Okay. Kinda knew that was gonna happen, so not a huge deal. Just gonna walk through here for a minute, see if we can find a Caterpie. Oh, look, a Caterpie. And this is actually the point where I have to swap out Spearow, because it's gonna one-shot Caterpie if it even touches it. So we might as well send out that Weedle that we just caught. See if we can lower its health a little bit. Try to catch it. Okay, now the Caterpie's in the yellow. We'll see if we can catch it real quick. Nice. It's covered with a green skin. When it grows, it sheds the skin and covers itself with silk and becomes a cocoon. Name the Caterpie? No thanks. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to just, like, go through the forest right now, and then we can kind of try to train up by the city. Probably makes more sense than wandering around the forest aimlessly. But I do want to grab this item. Oh, it's a Kakuna. Okay, so we can catch the Kakuna for the Pokedex entry, or we can knock it out for XP, and I'm kind of thinking we're going to knock it out for XP. Because if we... It's level 6. That'll give us a good chunk of XP. We're just going to knock it out for XP. Because we can evolve the Weedle instead. And that way we get our XP and we still get our... we'll still get the Weedle, or Weedle to evolve eventually. Same thing, I guess, is going to go if we run into a Metapod and it's not shiny. Alright. So, the Spearow is going to be absolutely useless against Brock. So it's basically going to be carrying us through the forest, and then it's going to be used for helping the other Pokemon XP leech until we beat Brock. which is why I'm going to get as much XP as I can in the forest so I don't have to go to the Pokemon Center as often when I'm XP leeching using Spearow. Ooh, okay. Spearow almost one-shot the Weedle. I was honestly half expecting it to get poisoned on the first poison sting. That would have been very frustrating. But that brought us... Oh, okay. We're already at level 8. I forgot trainer Pokemon give a lot more XP. Alright. Caterpie's down too. Caterpie can't hack it, he says. Well, yeah. Caterpie's a bug Pokemon. It doesn't know how to use computers. Of course it can't hack it. God. What, are you dumb or something? Okay, and Doug is sending out a Weedle of his own. It's also level 7. Alright, so we're starting with a string shot, so Spearow's going to be slowed. Hopefully it still outspeeds, so we don't have to worry about poisoning. It does, okay. And he's sending out another Weedle. That's also level 7. And this one outspeeds us, of course. And it poisons us. You guys really wanted to see the Pokemon Center again, right? Because we're going to have to go to the Pokemon Center after this fight. If we don't end up there before the fight is over. Okay, well, at least Pidgey hit, or Spearow hit level 9 out of this. And it's going to be Kakuna next. Okay, I guess we're using a potion. And Kakuna's just going to spam Harden. I don't think we have an anti-poison. I probably should have looked for that before I looked at the potion. No, because it would have been in the items bag, because there's not a medicine bag in this one. Okay, so we don't have a... We don't have any kind of anti-poison or antidote. So we're going to have to just kind of take down Kakuna and then run back to the Pokemon Center to heal Spearow. Because I don't think the other Pokemon on my team are going to be strong enough to really do anything in the forest. Okay, well, we're going the opposite way now. But might as well go through the grass and get a little bit of XP. Of course, we get no encounters while we go through that grass. It's crazy. Okay, level 5 Kakuna. Spearow is at 11 health, so it's going to be more than fine to take this down. Just kidding. I cannot believe it did not one-shot the level 5 that it's almost double the level of with the type advantage. Spearow, come on, man. Believed in you. Okay, well. Spearow's probably going to faint before we get to the Pokemon Center. Yeah, it's definitely going to faint before we get to the Pokemon Center. Yep, Spearow fainted. On the bright side, we don't have any more grass to go through, so we'll at least make it to the Pokemon Center in one piece here. Okay, would you like me to heal your Pokemon? I sure would. I didn't even realize I was up to a full team. What do I even have? I've got the 2 bugs. I've got Pidgey, Spearow, Mankey, Rattata. Oh, yeah, I guess that is a full team. I don't even know how many Pokemon I've got anymore. Whoopsie. Okay, we're going to attempt again to make it through the forest. I was honestly kind of expecting Spearow to one-shot this Pidgey, too. Like, slightly disappointed every time Spearow doesn't one-shot something that weak. Honestly, what are... We probably could let Weedle go first in the party, but... I still think I need to keep Pidgey at the front for a bit longer so we can try to get Pidgey or Spearow strong enough where it can effectively tank for the other Pokemon once we hit the next town here. So I only know for sure if there was an antidote right there. Guys, I took you to the Pokemon Center for nothing. So I only know of one other Pokemon that is definitely... Hey! Thanks for the sub, Mike.
It's something subscribed for 7 months.
Holy moly, it's been 7 months? Man, time is just a-flying. So, we have been doing... We're playing Pokemon Fire Red to celebrate it coming out on Switch. And, we are doing a no-starter run today. So, basically, as soon as I caught my first Pokemon, I threw my starter in the box. And that's where it's living. We're also trying to actually catch them all. But I'm finding very quickly that I've had terrible luck this run with crits and stuff. I lost my very first battle, Mike. Our rival got a crit and ended up winning in the very first fight of the entire run. So now we're raising an angry Spearow. That's valid. I do know that we can catch Pikachu in these woods, but that's the only other Pokemon I know for sure that we haven't already caught that we can catch in here. We're kind of just like vaguely hoping that the reason that we're getting such bad luck with everything critting us is because we're going to have great luck with shinies. That's the hopes. It's the dreams. It's probably not the case, but we're having hopes and dreams. Nice. I'm going to continue Resident Evil 9 in a bit. Nice. I'm not sure how much longer stream's going to be today. I want to at the very least try to get a couple Pokemon up to a reasonable level before I end stream today, but I do also have to go get groceries and stuff today. Hey, we got a crit. Nice. And he's sending out another Metapod for his last Pokemon, so at the very least, Spearow's going to be level 11 by the end of this fight, which is going to be enough for Spearow to do a little bit of tanking for the other Pokemon, so they can XP leech. It's the dream, having Spearow be strong enough to carry the other Pokemon through some XP leeching, Mike. That's our hopes and dreams. Alright, level 11. I also don't know at all what level Spearow evolves at. I'm also not sure if we're going to evolve Spearow. I kind of like the idea of it just staying a Spearow the entire round, bring a Spearow to the Elite Four. Trainer tips. You can't catch a Pokemon that belongs to someone else. Throw Pokeballs only at wild Pokemon to catch them. Don't tell me how to live my life, sign. Yeah, I'm about to do the same and go to the store in a few minutes. That's fair. Another Weedle. Dang. I was hoping you'd be a Pikachu so I could catch the last Pokemon I know of in this area. And yes, I distinctly remember Pikachu's in this area because as a kid I was super excited when I found it. Sammy wants to battle. Sammy and his Weedle. He's a level 9 Weedle. Dang, Sammy. Sammy's Weedle's getting those gains. Thing's basically a Beedrill and it hasn't even evolved to Kakuna yet. Super effective. Nice. And we got 108 bucks for winning. I guess we're gonna kind of wander in circles here and see if we can get a Pikachu so we don't have to go back in the woods. That's definitely not a Pikachu. I'm also not sure what the encounter rate for Pikachu is. I just know that it's here. Man, we're not finding the Pikachus. I will say that. Finding a lot of Caterpie, a lot of Weedle. Hey, I guess we just had to complain that we hadn't found Pikachu. Now we're gonna switch to a Pokemon that's not gonna have a chance at one shot. Because I'd be pretty sad if we accidentally took down Pikachu. Pikachu seriously got off a crit. Oh, this poor Rattata. This poor Rattata has taken so many freaking crits since the start of this playthrough. You deserve that crit, Rattata. How could you miss on a 95% chance? This is not your first time missing on a 95% chance either, is it? Or is that Pidgey? Either way. I no longer feel bad for you for getting hit with that crit, Rattata. But at least we got our Pikachu, so we can exit the woods now. Have you noticed the skinny trees on the roadside? They can be cut down with a special Pokemon move, I hear. Good for you. Many Pokemon live only in forests and caves. You need to be persistent and look everywhere to get different kinds. Do you know the evolution cancel technique? When a Pokemon is evolving, you can stop the process. It's a technique for raising Pokemon the way they are. And then you don't tell me how to do it? That's a little rude. Like, I know how to do it, but a little rude. Okay. So we are going to move stuff around here. So we can see what's in this patch. I don't know if it's anything new or not, but Doesn't really look like it. Man, we are getting hit with so many crits. Poor Caterpie just got hit by a crit too. Just gonna send in Spearow to deal with the rest of this. So Caterpie can get some kind of XP out of it. This poor Spearow is gonna be carrying us on its back for a while. And then possibly really carrying us on its back when it has flies. Also not 100% sure why I'm racing this Caterpie. Like, it's not going to be useful in the next gym. I should probably just worry about Mankey for now. Because unlike Caterpie, Mankey will be useful here. Basically just going to immediately switch to Spearow and let Spearow handle it. It'll be better once Mankey gets a fighting move, but until it learns whatever fighting moves it can learn, it's gonna basically have to be carried by Spearow. Once it learns a fighting move, though, it's all over for that Rattata. You know what? We're going to see if Mankey can handle this Rattata. Like, it does out-level it. It will get a little more XP if it can handle it on its own. Would be nice. Okay, Mankey hit level 5. And another Pidgey. Oh, Pidgey's level 5. Little rude that it's using Sand Attack, not gonna lie. Man, it really does not want us to be able to hit any attacks. But we're still doing it because Mankey is a legend. Critical hit too. Just going better than I thought it would. I kind of thought I was going to have to switch train with Spearow for a while. But our Mankey's got this handled. Okay. I do want to get a Nidoran, but I think those are on the next route. I don't think they're on this one. Okay, Mankey's level 6 now. And it learned low kick. That's huge for us. That's huge. Now we can actually really get some progress made here. And of course we run into a Rattata right away, which is just unfortunate for Rattata. We're gonna swap low kick and scratch, so low kick is our default. And it immediately crits the poor Rattata too. I think we're gonna let Mankey get one more level up here, and then we'll go to the gym and see what we can do. So Pidgey didn't really care about that, but that's not surprising because Pidgey is a flying type, but being it's also a normal type, I was kind of hoping Pidgey would care. You know what? Let's actually just immediately go hit the Pokemon Center and then hit the gym. See if we can just see if we can low kick at least the trainer. We do have 6 Pokemon, even if most of them are either weak or weak to Brock. But this will at least give us some semblance of an idea about what we can do. You're 10,000 light years from facing Brock. That's a little rude. Oh. I did not realize his Geodude was going to be level 10. This might not go very well. Or this might go really well. Okay, this is not going to go really well. Because Mankey lost like half its health in one hit to the very first Pokemon in the gym. Not ideal. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good. Low kick spam is all we need. And we're right up to level 7, almost 3/4 of the way to level 8, so we'll take it. Sandshrew is level 11 though, so that's a... Oh, and this is not super effective. Uh-oh. This might not go well for us. Okay, I think we're gonna sacrifice a Pokemon to keep Mankey on its feet so we can at least get some XP with it. What do we... We'll send in Spearow. I don't think Spearow is going to be able to win with the type disadvantage. But I also don't know if Sandshrew actually knows anything other than Scratch for attacking. It seems like it might not, so we might... What was I talking about? Spearow had this in the bag the whole time. Should have never even worried. And now Mankey's level 8. And Spearow is level 12. We'll take it. Light years isn't time, it measures distance. I mean, that's still a long distance, though. Kind of worked, even if you didn't realize what you were talking about. Definitely going to have to go heal up, though, after that. So I think what we're going to do... I believe Brock only has 2 Pokemon, I want to say. Maybe 3. So I think we're going to save Mankey for his last. And we'll see if we can... see if we can at least damage his first couple Pokemon with our first couple Pokemon. Mankey will be our ace for this, with Spearow being second to last. I'm not really expecting to win this time, but we're gonna give it a shot. I also probably should save in case something stupid happens and the game crashes, since I have not saved at all since we started this. There we go. All right, let's see what we can do. So you're here. I'm Brock, the Pewter's gym leader. My rock-hard willpower is evident, seen even in my Pokemon. My Pokemon are all rock-hard, and have true grit determination. That's right, my Pokemon are all the rock type. Fwahaha, you're gonna challenge me knowing that you'll lose? That's the trainer's honor that compels you to challenge me. Fine then, show me your best. Or maybe I just wanted to farm your first Pokemon for XP. You ever thought about that, Brocky boy? Oh, his Geodude's level 12. Poor Rattata. Okay, Rattata got one shot. This might not go the way I thought it was going to. I guess we'll find out. Caterpie, are you going to be able to survive? Oh, that might actually be worse because it's literally increasing its defense because I'm doing this. I might have actually made my own life harder here. This was not well thought out. Let's actually immediately swap to Mankey, and hopefully he'll just use Defense Curl again or something like that. Not attack. Okay, he Defense Curled again. It's fine. We're gonna try to get Mankey some XP instead, because I'm realizing very quickly the alternative is not working. Ooh, I should not have waited, because now it has some crazy defense stats, and Mankey is not gonna do well here. I don't want to use Mankey any longer, because if I use Mankey any longer and Geodude damages it, it might not have enough strength to do anything against Onix in general. So Weedle at least was able to get off a Poison Sting. Can we get a poison? We got a poison! Yes! Yes! We just have to try to stall out Geodude until it faints from the poison. Let's just stall it, Weedle. Don't go down, Weedle. I mean, if you do, we're just gonna send out another Pokemon, but Weedle. Weedle, what did I just tell you, bro? I guess Pidgey's turn. Pidgey, it's your turn to stall. We're just gonna keep trying to stall this Geodude until the poison takes it. If we can stall Geodude until poison takes it, we'll be set up to at least try to take down his Onix. Okay, so it should faint from the poison this turn. Nice. This is gonna be a lot of XP for Pidgey too. Oh, and Caterpie. I forgot Caterpie fought Onix too. Caterpie leveled up. Pidgey leveled up. Pidgey leveled up again. And Mankey got some XP but didn't level up. So Onix, I'm not worried about Onix using Defense Curl as much as I am it actually doing some damage. So, oh, that's over. I was hoping Pidgey'd be able to get off a sand attack, but apparently not. Okay, Mankey. I wish you luck. Okay, well, bind is a thing. I guess that's okay. Oh! Mankey hitting hard. We're gonna risk another low kick. Mankey, you're almost there, buddy. Oh, I'd actually tackled. Dang. I should not have played around with that. It literally has like 1 health. If Spearow outspeeds, Okay, or if it uses Bind instead of Rock Tomb. Okay, Spearow finished it. I'm actually kind of shocked. I thought for sure Onyx was going to Rock Tomb and take out Spearow. Okay, we got our first badge. I was not expecting to win that. That's huge. We beat Brock with a Spearow. Underleveled Spearow. And we still managed to win because of Mankey. I am shocked we won that. I thought for sure we'd have to grind for a while. Wait, take this with you. I received TM39 from Brock. A TM, or technical machine, contains a technique for a Pokemon. Using a TM teaches the move it contains to a Pokemon. A TM is good for only one use, so when you use one, pick the Pokemon carefully. Anyways, TM39 contains Rock Tomb. It hurls boulders at the foe and lowers its speed. Yeah, it's the move that I'm not 100% sure why you didn't use on my Spearow, because you would have absolutely taken it out, and then it would have just been you versus a level 5 Caterpie. But hey. Not complaining about that, just confused as to what you were thinking. Okay, well, I guess we're just gonna keep going, because I was not really expecting to, get that gym badge. Might as well save again, I suppose, since I accidentally hit save. I was going to go to my inventory, but was just kind of button spamming, so... Inventory, I say. This is my team, but not... Okay, whatever. You guys know what I mean, probably. Okay. Poor Rattata will, we're gonna try to switch train it a little. See if we can get it strong enough to at least fight a little bit. Oh, Io. I'm glad I caught up to you. I'm Professor Oak's aide. I've been asked to deliver this, so here you go. Received the running shoes from the aide. Nice. Io switched shoes with the running shoes. Well, I must be going back to the lab. Bye-bye. There's a letter attached. Dear Aya, here's a pair of running shoes from my beloved challenger. Remember, I'll always cheer for you. Don't ever give up. From Mom. Well, that's very sweet of you, but how did you get the professor's aide to do that for you? Excuse me? You looked at me, didn't you? You think I was paying attention to where I was walking? She's sending out a Pidgey. Oh, man, that Pidgey's level 9. I was not expecting it to be that high of levels. Okay. We're going to send out Spearow, which is slightly higher leveled. Okay, so Spearow is still doing a lot more damage than Pidgey is, which is good, because otherwise we'd be in some trouble here. We'll probably be going back to the Pokemon Center after this fight, though, because the switch training is going to be harder than I was thinking. I was not expecting the Pokemon here to be this high level for some reason. Will Io change Pokemon? Nah, we're just going to let Spearow go here. And hopefully it'll be able to take down the Pidgey before it goes down. Nope, it was not able to take down the Pidgey. So I guess we're gonna send Rattata back in and see if Rattata can finish it. If nothing else, if we can, that'll get Rattata some good XP. Okay, well that gets Rattata some good XP at least. Rattata got 105 XP to be precise, which brought it to level 5, and then 6. So it's no longer my weakest party member, which is good for it. You're mean. You're the one who challenged me to a battle. You're accusing me of bullying for. Just because I'm bullying you. Wait a minute. I mean, no, not bullying you. Be ridiculous. Okay. Alright, we're healing our team back up, and then we're gonna go try that again, I guess. But this time, I think... So Weedle and Caterpie are now tied for my weakest. But I don't really plan on keeping either of them in my party. Because Weedle is going to have type overlap with Nidoran when I eventually get a Nidoran for my team. And Pidgey is going to have... Or Caterpie is going to have type overlap with my Spearow/Fearow, whichever one I end up with here. I don't know if I'm going to let Spearow evolve or not. But we're definitely going to get a Nidoran. So I think instead of bothering with training Weedle and Caterpie right now, we're just gonna wait and use Spearow. Hey, I saw you in Viridian Forest. Did I bully you there? Bugcatcher Colton. He sent out a Caterpie, which is kinda gonna just be fodder for Spearow here. Alright, Spearow's up to 13 now. And it learned Fury Attack, so that'll be helpful when I run into anything that's not going to be a bug type, I guess. Alright, and another one shot. And we're gonna get another Caterpie. You beat me again. I sure did, buddy. I have no memory of you. Is this the shorts guy? Hi, I like shorts! They're delightfully comfy and easy to wear. It's Shorts Guy! I forgot you got very excited about your shorts, buddy. He's got a Rattata. I guess we're gonna try out Fury Attack, because I have not actually seen how Spearow's gonna do with this yet. The answer is apparently not very well, because it's only gonna do 2 attacks with Fury Attack today. Okay, 3 attacks this time, so that at least helped. Alright, and he's going to send in an Ekans now. Okay. I guess we're going to go for another Fury Attack and see if we can get like a 5-hit combo, because that would be nice. Oh, we got 4. We got the 5th one, and it was a crit. Spearow, you freaking legend. I love this bird. This bird is not evolving. She's gonna stay a Spearow forever. This is just gonna be my attack Spearow. I love this bird. Youngster Ben can't believe it, and neither can I. Are you using a Pokemon Center's PC for storing your Pokemon? Each box can hold up to 30. I sure am, Benny boy. Are you a trainer? Let's get with it right away. Okay. You're a bug catcher, so this is going to be easy. Greg and his Weedle. We've got the most extra Spearow known to man. Girl got a crit on her last hit of Fury Attack, so she could take down that freaking Ekans in 1 hit. Or 1 attack. 1 turn, that's the word I was looking for. I guess technically 1 attack too. It was just 5 hits of the same attack. Just gonna casually keep taking down all of the bugs he got here, Greg. Okay, well, now that Spearow has one-shot literally everything that poor little Greg has. If I had new Pokemon, I would have won. Oh, okay. So I do think we're gonna... Nah. At this point, we're just gonna let Spearow keep going. Let my bird cook. That look you gave me, it's so intriguing. I gave you a look? What look did I give you? Was it a look of disdain for having a pet rat? When I'm clearly a bird superior? Or a bird supremacist? I don't know if that's the word I'm looking for. Probably not. Either way, bird attacks. Oh, never mind. Never mind. You've got a Nidoran. Never mind. You are cultured. You have a Nidoran. Your Nidoran immediately poisoned my Spearow. It's just a little rude. And that's a little more rude. Okay, that was extremely rude. Okay. I guess we're gonna send in Weedle. Even though it's gonna be not very effective here. We're just kind of trying to lower this thing's health. Because I don't think I have anything that's gonna go toe-to-toe with Nidoran now that Spearow's down. Okay, this is going a lot better for Weedle than I thought it was going to. I kind of expected Weedle would go down in a turn or two at most. I honestly cannot believe that she hasn't knocked out Weedle yet. Okay, there we go. It's like kind of just waiting for it at that point, but I guess we'll send out Mankey, see if Mankey can finish the job here. I forgot fighting is not very effective against poison. And Poison Point immediately gets Mankey, just like it got freaking just like it got my poor Spearow. You know what? We could use this to get a Pokedex entry, though. Do we want the Pokedex entry? Nah. We could have swapped in Caterpie and got the Pokedex entry, but I think I'd rather just take down the Nidoran and be done with it. Then Mankey gets a little XP out of it. Which I guess I'm good with Mankey getting some XP. But now we gotta run back to the Pokemon Center while Mankey is slowly falling to poison. All right. So now that our Spearow is back in action at the front of the party, we'll go deal with that other bug catcher that's over here. And then we've got one more trainer between us and whatever's over there. I think there's a Pokemon Center like right there. I don't know if there's any more trainers after this next one or not. I'm surprised about how much I remember about Kanto, but to be fair, Nintendo really likes to take us back to Kanto for some reason. Okay, so we one-shot his Caterpie. And he's going to send a Metapod. Okay, we almost one-shot Metapod. Okay, now Metapod's going down. Done like dinner, he says. Oh, she's not a trainer. Is she? I don't know if she is or not. We're gonna put Weedle at the front of the party, though, so she is. Oh, I guess she is. Eek, did you touch me? No. I was walking past you. She's got a Jigglypuff. That's level 14, dang. Oh, well, that's inconvenient. Weedle knows exactly one useful move here, and it got disabled immediately. And it put us to sleep. Oh. Put us to sleep already. Okay, we'll just keep trying. And it took us out. That's fine with me. That's perfectly fine. I just want to let Mankey jump into this fray here and see if she can take down Jigglypuff and before she falls asleep. Defense Curl at least instead of Sing, so I'm okay with that. Oh, thank God it missed that disable, because that would have been very frustrating. Okay, it missed disable twice in a row. I'm good with that. You just keep missing. Or using Defense Curl instead. That's fine with me. You know what? I'm going to try to get that Pokedex entry. Well, Weedle's already been in, so it should get XP. I think. I think Weedle was in. Man, that's bad. My memory is already just gone for that. Yeah, Weedle was in. Okay, 114. So it got to level 6. Mankey got some XP too. That's it? What do you mean that's it? It's your only Pokemon. Oh. I don't know why I was under the impression that Weedle would evolve at level 6, but I guess I was wrong. Are you a trainer? I better take a rest. The tone from Cerulean takes a lot out of you. So you're choosing to take a rest right in front of all the grass where the Pokemon attack you? It's my boy! We just immediately run into Nidoran the first time we touch the grass. I love it. I was hoping it would just stay in the ball. It did not agree with my sentiment. Okay, Weedle is going to take forever and a day to do anything here. So we're going to set in Mankey. Even though Mankey is absolutely going to get knocked out by the poison. Because I'm sure we're going to scratch Nidoran, and Nidoran's immediately going to hit us with Poison Point, because that's what usually happens. Really, I'm surprised. But it did have Peck, so that still did not go well for Mankey. Okay, Poison Point on the second one. So the next Pokemon we're going to send in is, I guess, Pidgey. We're just going to catch this Nidoran, hopefully. If not, we're going to have to keep fighting and hopefully lower its health a little more. Okay, just kidding. We caught it. Perfect. I'm not sure what else we can find in this grass, but we at least got our Nidoran. Its large ears are flapped like wings when it's listening to distant sounds. It extends toxic barbs when angered. I love it. That's my boy. Let's see. So we still have our Weedle in the front of the party. I guess we'll check around a little more, see what else we find here. Jigglypuff. Okay. We don't have one yet, so we'll try to catch it. You can use Defense Curl all you want. That's not going to help you if you get poisoned, Jigglypuff. That's what we're hoping for, is to poison it and then like that. And then we'll just slowly let its HP go down. We'll pelt it with Pokeballs until it stays in one. Or passes out. One of the two. Okay, I probably should have thrown a Pokeball there instead of hitting it with another Poison Sting. But on the bright side, it's either going to stay in the ball or it's going to pass out. Wait, what's happening? Oran Berry. Oh. Okay, well, I guess I don't have to worry about it passing out right away. I'm going to go for another Poison Sting. Okay, now we'll try to catch it. Jigglypuff was caught. Okay. It captivates its foes with huge round eyes, then lulls them to sleep by singing a soothing melody. Alright. Well, that's another Pokemon in the Dex. Okay, and it is a level 7 Pidgey. This might not go well for Weedle, but we're gonna at least let it try. Okay. I don't think it's gonna survive another hit, so we're gonna have to do the bait and switch here. Get our Spearow out. At least now Spearow has a Fury attack that it can do, and it missed. Dang it, Spearow. Spearow and its keen eye missing. Okay. So Pidgey's down. Okay, it's another Nidoran, but we already have a Nidoran, so we don't need this one. The only reason I would stop for another Nidoran is if it is a female Nidoran, since they're different species. Okay, Spearow is really not doing too good with Fury attacks right now. Then it only got 2 hits in with the Fury attack when it finally hit it. Crazy Spearow. Okay, you can just finish it off with Peck, and hopefully you don't get poisoned. Okay, it did not get poisoned, so we'll take it. I really don't know what else is in this grass, but oh, it's a fellow Spearow. A very bad matchup for you, little Weedle. Alright, so Spearow took down Spearow. Is Weedle getting close to evolving or leveling up here? 23 XP? Yeah, we'll do another one here. Not sure if there's anything else to discover in general on this route. I feel like there should be, but oh, we never went back and fought the rival by yeah, we should do that. We can go grab Nidoran out. Oh, there's Weedle. Weedle's evolving now. Yeah, we'll do that before we go through Mount Moon. We'll go back and fight our rival. That way we can at least get that battle out of the way with, so we don't end up with that weird situation where we try to fight our rival towards the end of the game, and he sends out like a level 10. And we're just like, what is happening? But first, let's heal up and grab our Nidoran, and then we'll backtrack. Oh, let's heal first. I don't know where I'm going. Going through the forest will also give us a good chance to let Nidoran get a little bit of XP before we fight our rival too. So, what we're going to do, we'll take Nidoran and put it in our party in place of, we'll say, Pidgey. And I kind of think we're actually just going to take Caterpie completely out of the party. Move Nidoran to the front of the queue. I guess we'll take Rattata out, too. We don't really need it in here right now. Because we've already got Kakuna in here as an XP leech. Mankey's been pretty useful, so I'm going to keep her in here. And then Spearow is our ace right now. So I guess we'll go like this for now. And we'll head back towards... yeah, we'll head back towards Pewter and then go back through Viridian Forest, go down to Viridian, and then see if we can't get to the whatchamacallits, the rival battle there. Okay, so we're just going to switch train since we're going to be going to another Pokemon Center in a second here anyway, and this is... otherwise this is just going to be a long fight because they're the same level. And Spearow's just going to miss now, so it's going to be a long fight anyway. So that'll be pretty cool. Okay. Ooh, it's someone we haven't fought yet. Might as well get more prize money. Hey, you're not wearing shorts. What's wrong with you? There's 2 shorts guys on this route? There's 2 shorts people on this route? I did not realize this. Oh. That's Spearow's level 14. So Nidoran, you're gonna tank for us for a second and try to poison it. Only now you're not, because you didn't poison point it right away. And if it hits you with another attack right now after it just lowered your defense, you're probably going to faint. So we're going to hope our Spearow is the superior Spearow. It might have been if it didn't stop at 2 attacks there. We might be able to finish it with a Peck, which has much better accuracy. There we go. Yeah, we have the better Spearow. Now our Nidoran's level 8, so that's good at least. And Spearow is still level 15. Lost! 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 Why does he do that in the way that makes me think of the SpongeBob movie, where they're just like, bald! 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 That's all I can think of. Yeah, we don't need to stop at the center, it's fine. We'll just run down through the forest here and go back so we can do our rival battle. I'm gonna try to go through as much of the grass as I can so we can get some wild encounters with bug types. Try to get a little bit of XP for Nidoran along the way. I say that and we immediately run into an electric type instead. And I know my luck too well, so we're gonna switch to Kakuna, because I don't care if Kakuna gets paralyzed, but I don't want Nidoran to get paralyzed. That is exactly what I was worried about. And I don't really care if Kakuna gets paralyzed. Oh, nice. Kakuna has shed skin, which I didn't even realize. So it really didn't matter that Kakuna got paralyzed because it just unparalyzed itself. And it poisoned Pikachu. You love to see a Kakuna being a little petty. I'm fine with you spamming Growl because that lowers attack and we're using special attack, I'm pretty sure. At least I would assume that Poison Sting is special attack. Okay, Pikachu's apparently going to keep growling, which is fine with me. Alright, so Kakuna took down Pikachu. In hindsight, I probably can just throw Kakuna in the box too, and we'll worry about evolving our bugs when we have the XP share later in the game, and I don't have to actually deal with the bugs. I'm okay with that. Alright, so Nidoran's already almost to 9, which is good with me. Oh hey, look, a Kakuna. And by that I mean free XP, since it can do absolutely nothing of value. It's funny, we've got Nidoran, who I'm probably going to try to evolve as fast as I can. And then we've got Spearow, who I've already decided is just not going to get to evolve. It's just going to be a Spearow forever. Because I find the idea of bringing a regular Spearow to the Elite Four kind of hilarious. Just bring a massively over-leveled Spearow in. It'll be fine. We're certainly getting a lot of encounters, so Nidoran will be doing pretty good. Yeah, Nidoran is definitely going to be ready when we battle the rival here. Or maybe we'll keep Kakuna on us a little bit longer. Get that to evolve into Beedrill and then stop having it XP waste. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Honestly, being that I'm not using many Pokemon, I probably should just take Kakuna out of the party. That way I don't have any XP leeching. Besides, I guess that also gives us a chance to check out the Pokemon we catch when we catch them, since we are aiming to catch everything. Okay, so we're going to run down to the Pokemon Center, heal up, drop off Kakuna, and then run back up to fight the rival there. Then we'll head up to Viridian Forest, I suppose. I'm also not 100% sure if I'm going to keep Mankey in the party long term or not, but she'll stay in there at least for now. But Kakuna can go. Eventually I'll rearrange that entire PC, try to put them in order of Pokedex number, which in hindsight, if I'm going to do that, I probably should start catching more of each Pokemon so I have duplicates. Hey Io, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it? You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? I do have a badge. A single badge. Rival Green would like to battle. He's sending out Pidgey. And I'm sending out Nidoran, who's slightly higher level than Pidgey, but not by much. And Pidgey's poisoned. I don't remember how Focus Energy works. I know it ups your crit chance, but I don't remember if it's just for the next move or if it's just going forward in general in that battle. Let's read. The user takes a deep breath and focuses to raise its critical hit ratio. Okay. We're just going to drop a Focus Energy. Set Nidoran up to do some critting, hopefully. Since we're doing damage either way, thanks to the poison. Naturally, we would not get the crit, because then it would have actually looked cool. It would have been good timing if we had gotten the crit. Oh, there's the crit on the next attack, when it was going to go down either way. He's going to send in Charmander next. Okay, I wish you luck. I don't have a Bulbasaur with me for you to be proud of your Charmander for facing down. I do have a Poison Point Nidoran, though. That's going to miss you because your Pidgey threw sand in its eyes. I love this stance that they give Charmander in this game. Like, it looks like it's just flexing. Oh my god, Nidoran. That's 3 misses in a row, bro. We're gonna use the potion. It doesn't matter, like, at all. But I want to win with just my Nidoran so it gets the XP for this battle. It very much needs it compared to the only other definite member of the team, which is Spearow. Since Spearow's like 5 levels higher than it. There we go. Nidoran got it. It also got 124 XP out of the matter, which brought it up to 11. Nice. Aw, you just lucked out. Not really. I had 2 more Pokemon that I didn't even use against you. I heard the Pokemon League is crawling with tough trainers. I have to figure out how to get past them. You should quit dawdling and get a move on. Fair. Oh, I forgot there was the grass over here. I don't know if the spawns are any different in here. Probably not. Yeah, it's not looking too likely. It's another Rattata, so it's probably the same spawns. We're gonna try to walk into the Pokemon League anyway, even though I know they're not gonna let me all the way through because I don't have badges. I almost think this is like a gate system though, where you can go through parts of it. I could be wrong. Oh, that's a Boulder badge. Go right ahead. Ha! Get fucked, Green. I'm allowed to enter. Indigo Plateau, the ultimate goal of trainers. Pokemon League HQ. There's nothing really of interest. You can pass here only if you have the Cascade badge. You don't have the Cascade badge. You have to have it to get to the Pokemon League. Oh, okay. I feel like he heard me yell, "Get fucked, Green," when I walked through that gate. He was like, okay, we're not dealing with that. Get out of here. Check one more time in this grass, see if there's anything of interest. Just another Rattata. So, nope. Just gonna run all the way back up to Pewter. We'll use the Pokemon Center up there. I don't see a point in stopping at this one. Nidoran's doing pretty good thanks to that potion, so. Okay. So I know our next like area that we're going to be going into is the cave up ahead. Which means we're going to be running into a lot of Zubat and a lot of Geodude. So I probably should see if Mankey can learn that Rock Tomb that we got from Brock. Because if it can, we should probably teach it that. There's our TM case. Rock Tomb. Yes, Mankey is able to. Machine set. Mankey learned Rock Tomb. Okay. So that'll at least set us up to get through the cave pretty easy. I think we're going to aim to get to Cerulean, and then I'll probably wrap up stream at that point, because I do have some stuff I have to do today. Okay. And Caterpie is down instantaneously, basically. Alright, and that should actually bring Nidoran to 12. It does. Nice. And Nidoran learned Double Kick. Okay. I forgot Nidoran got Double Kick, so that'll be helpful. Be able to do something against those Geodudes when we start running into those. It's actually quite convenient that Nidoran's first move is Peck, like, because there's so many bug types in this forest, it just makes training it so easy. Oh, right, we should probably... No, because we've already beaten all the trainers. We'll use the one right outside the cave. Be fine. It'll be fine, probably. Ooh, level 7 Mankey. Not very effective attacks, and super effective attacks on my side. Plus poison point. I got some good XP. Not going to complain about that. We actually probably should troll about in the grass here for a minute, see if there's anything here. I feel like I remember getting Ekans here when I was a kid, but I could be wrong. Okay, that was just a little rude, Pidgey. Throwing dirt in poor Nidoran's eyes. Okay, so then it throws more dirt in Nidoran's eye. It's just incredibly rude. Okay. There's a Spearow. That's not going to really help us. I mean, I guess in fairness, if there is an Ekans over in this area, it doesn't really matter because it's not going to be on my team. We can always come back for it later when we're dex hunting. That way we can get through the cave and start looking towards wrapping up the stream. It's probably a smarter choice. Maybe I'll look it up after stream, see what's supposed to be out here. Oh wow, that's the boulder badge. You got it from Brock, didn't you? Brock is cool. He's not just tough. People like him and respect him. I want to be a gym leader like him. Oh, good for you. Ouch, I tripped over the rocky Pokemon, Geodude. Well, have you considered not tripping over Geodudes? Honestly, a little rude towards the Geodudes, too. Thank you for waiting. We've restored your Pokemon to full health. We hope to see you again. Okay, 6 Pokeballs on my belt. Yeah, that'll do it. At most, you can carry 6 Pokemon with you. Hello there, laddie. Have I got a deal just for you? I'll let you have a secret Pokemon, Magikarp, for just $500. So you'll buy it, am I right? No. No? You say no? I'm only doing this as a favor to you. Okay. Team Rocket attacks Cerulean citizens. Not a day goes by without Team Rocket being in the news. Sometimes you'll have too many Pokemon with you to add any more. In that case, you should just store some using any PC. I absolutely forgot that you can buy a Magikarp in that center. Okay, there's an item over here which I would like to grab. And there's a bug catcher over here that I would like to bully. There's a Geodude here that's going to get double kicked. And then hopefully caught. And it can use Mudsport all at once because it's just not going to do anything to Nidoran. Geodude was caught. You bet it was. Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in snowball fights. It weighs 44 pounds. What are you doing using it as in snowball fights? Are you trying to kill each other? What are you doing out here in Kanto? Y'all have problems. Contains bullet seed. I wasn't expecting bullet seed in here. Suspicious men are in the cave. What about you? How suspicious? Maybe you're suspicious, Kent. All right. So that did exactly 1 damage. So Kent is not a big threat here. But Nidoran should be level 13 after that, which will help a little. All right, and he's going to send out a Kakuna, which means more free XP for me. It's level 11 too, so that's going to be a decent bit of free XP for me. You can keep using Kakuna all you want, Kent. I'm fine with that. You got me. I sure did. Is there anything down here, or is this just... I think it's just a sandy area. Oh, well, there's a Pokemon. It's another Geodude. This one we're just going to try to knock out since we already caught one. Oh, well, I guess we're using Focus Energy. I don't know how I ended up hitting Focus Energy there. I was absolutely thinking I was going to click on Double Kick. I apparently did not remember the order of the moves here. Oh, the crit. Nice. It worked out. I totally meant to use Focused Energy. I don't know what you're talking about. And Nidoran's level 14 now. Nice. Okay. Oh, well, there's an item up here, but there's also another Geodude. I guess we're just gonna Focus Energy again. I need to rearrange Nidoran's moves because I keep thinking I'm going for Double Kick for some reason, and I am just continuously using Focus Energy. Okay, now that they're in the order that I keep for some reason thinking that they're in, maybe now we'll do some actual damage here. Okay, there we go. One Paralyze Heal. Okay, that's fine. And another Pokemon. Another Geodude. Oh, at least we got Double Kick for this. Okay, well, if nothing else, we're getting a lot of XP for Nidoran, so... Nidoran will be Nidorino before you know it. What? I'm waiting for my friends to find me here. What if your friends are waiting for you to find them over there? It's a very poor strategy, Iris. Okay, so it's going to use Double Slap, which is... That was 3 slaps. That's not double. I don't think this Clefairy knows how to count. And Nidoran is now level 15. I lost? You sure did, Iris. And we got yet another battle. Oh, hey, it's a Zubat. I'm surprised it took us this long to run into one. Oh, one pack almost took it down to red. That's nice. See if we can catch it real quick. No, we cannot. Okay. It's a little rude. Okay, we got a Zubat. It has no eyes. Instead, it relies on its ultrasonic cries for echolocation to flit about in darkness. I don't know why the word flit was too hard for me to read there. So we can go down this ladder, but there's another ladder over there. I guess we'll check out this one first. Oh, it's a Paris. Okay. I'm guessing this is going to one-shot, but it sure did. Okay, so we're going to have to swap out our first Pokemon because it's not going to work so well. I guess we'll use Zubat because I think Paris is going to... I think it's going to go down in one hit to Spearow too, and I don't really want to waste Mankey on Paris when it's going to be good for clearing the Zubats and the Geodudes if something happens and Nidoran can't go. Oh, nice. Okay. So that'll work out pretty well. Oh, it has Sunspore. Okay, I'm definitely glad that I switched because I do not want to deal with my main team getting paralyzed. All right, here's how this is gonna go, chat. I'm gonna throw a Pokeball here, and then I gotta get up for just a second. So try to catch this Paris for me while I'm gone. Chat, I got up and I asked you guys to catch Paris for me. I've caught all the other Pokemon so far. I go away and you guys don't catch Paris and you get Zubat paralyzed. Come on, guys. Okay, well apparently I can't catch Paris either, so. I think Paris was trying to give me a play-by-play since it used Sunspore. I'm assuming that's how Zubat got paralyzed. Man, it really wants Zubat to be paralyzed. I guess it's going to be Geodude's turn, since I don't care if Geodude gets paralyzed either. Paris, I just want you for the Pokédex Sentry, bro. You know, honestly, at this point, go ahead and use tackle. Hopefully it doesn't finish Paris off. Okay, that brought it into red. Hopefully now it'll stay in the ball. Okay, we finally got the Paris we need for our Pokedex entry. Growing out of the bug's back are mushrooms called Tochukso? Tochukso? I don't know. The mushrooms grow with the bug host. Okay. Alright. Oh, what does it have? A big mushroom. Okay, well, good for you, Paris. Put Nidoran back in top spot here. Oh, Team Rocket. I guess this is the suspicious guys they were talking about. We, Team Rocket, are Pokemon gangsters. We strike fear with our strength. Okay. Good for you, I guess. He's sending out Sandshrew. I'm sending out Nidoran. And we're using Focus Energy so we can start getting some crits. This time it was intentional. Unlike getting hit with Sand Attack, which is slightly annoying. Nidoran, I let you use Focus Energy and you don't crit. How could you do this, Nidoran? Nidoran is not critting now just to spite me because I called it out on not critting. That's my theory and I'm sticking to it. Oh, there's the crit. Thanks, Nidoran. Appreciate it. Okay, that got a good bit of XP too. I sent in a Rattata, which is gonna be super, super weak to double kick. So we're just gonna keep double kicking. Okay, you love to see it. We are going to change out for Zubat. We're going to let Mankey actually participate since we taught it Rock Tomb and it has gone to waste so far. Oh, Supersonic, that's annoying. Hopefully Mankey can get another Rock Tomb and instead of punching itself in the face. It punched itself in the face. Thanks, Mankey. Appreciate that. You know, Mankey, I specifically brought you into this team so you could be useful against Geodude and Zubat. And the first Zubat I let you fight, you get absolutely crushed by. To the point where I have to send in a Geodude to save you. That is immediately getting hit with a crit. And then a Supersonic. Ah. You know, I too sometimes just knock myself out in confusion, Geodude. I don't blame you. I would do the same, honestly. Okay. Well, at least Spearow knows how to take down a Zubat. Okay. Okay, what's ahead? Okay, just whatever's up there. I'm gonna level with you. I don't feel like dealing with you, Zubat. I'm just gonna walk away from you. 1 star piece. Okay, it's fine, I guess. And it's another Zubat now that I said I don't want to deal with Zubat. They're just going to be coming from everywhere. No, thank you, Zubat. I don't want it. I'm not interested, Zubat. Thank you. But I will pass. Okay, anything? Okay, well, I guess we're going to have an encounter down here with another Zubat. Zubat. I don't want anything from you. Leave me alone. Oh, that's a bug catcher and scientist, I guess? Oh my god, another Zubat. It knows that I don't want to deal with Zubats. That's why it's sending them my way. It knows that I'm okay with Geodudes and I don't want to deal with any Zubats, so it's just sending me all of the Zubats. Alright, what do you want? Super nerd. You're going to send in a Magnemite. Okay. It is already 3:50. I'm going to have to try to hurry through the rest of the cave here. I didn't realize it was already that late. I am going to, we might actually not make it through Cerulean Cave. We might have to turn around and go back after we explore a little more. Nidoran hit level 16 though, so that's pretty cool. Okay, Voltar is using Charge, which means it basically wasted its turn, because as long as Nidoran doesn't screw up Double Kick, Voltor will go down this turn, and Nidoran will just get free XP, which I'm fine with. Nice. Defeated Joven. My Pokemon won't do. Well, they won't do very much for you, apparently. Nidoran's evolving. Alright, we'll take it. We're going to get our Nidorino. And then apparently I'm going to drop everything. Alright, we've got our Nidorino. And we found a potion. Which actually we probably should use on Nidorino, because I think it's missing like exactly 20 health. 22, but we'll take it. Okay, and a Geodude. That's fine. You can be fodder for Nidorino. Okay. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, another item. And then we got the bug catcher up there that we can bully in a second. And another Geodude that we can bully right now. If I'm going to try to get through Cerulean Cave, I probably should, or Mount Moon. Mount Moon, I think. I think that this is Mount Moon, right? Yeah. If I'm going to get through the cave, though, I probably should start running from the Geodudes instead of fighting them. Oh, rare candy, nice. Instead of fighting them all, because if I keep fighting all the Geodudes, I'm going to end up running out of uses for Double Kick. And since Mankey has apparently become useless at this point, that's probably not an ideal situation. But we have plenty of pack left, so we'll just keep packing things. Since that seems to be what Nidorino can do right now. Let's just spam pack. It really survived that on like 1 HP too. That's crazy. Alright. And he's going to send out another Caterpie. I think what we're going to do when it comes to that rare candy we just got is we're going to see if we can't, like, Hopefully we'll get to a level where Nidorino has just barely leveled up. And then we can just like slap him with the rare candy. Make sure we have like as little waste from it as possible. Because Nidorino is probably going to be my ace going forward. Because I should find a Moonstone somewhere in here if I'm not mistaken. Which will mean that by the end of this cave, we'll probably have a Nido King, which is kind of crazy. We're just going to walk away from Geodude, though, because, again, I don't want to use up all my uses on Double Kick here. And I just don't want to deal with Zubat in general, so we're probably just going to keep running away from the Pokemon right now. Unless it's something that we don't have yet. Hi, I'm excavating for fossils here under Mount Moon. Sometimes Brock of Pewter Gym lends me a hand. Well, that's good for you, buddy. Oh, you're a trainer. I am going to fight you, because trainer Pokemon give better XP and, money. I'd like some money. Wow, it's way bigger in here than I thought. You looked at a cave and thought it was going to be small? You do you, I guess, Miriam. Oh, she's got an Oddish? I haven't even seen an Oddish yet. That's cool. It's probably going to go down in one hit, but it's pretty cool. No, it survived. I'm impressed. I did not think Oddish was going to tank that pack. I thought for sure Oddish was going to go down in one hit. I mean, it didn't survive the second one, but still, surprised. And Bellsprout. Okay. And Bellsprout did not tank as well as Oddish did. Okay, level 18. Are we gonna just barely be gonna learn Poison Sting? Yes, we can absolutely make room for Poison Sting. We don't need Leer that badly. I'll happily take Poison Sting. Okay, it just barely has any XP over 18. So we're gonna use the rare candy. Because the faster we can one-shot things, the faster we can get through Cerulean Cave. Or Mount Moon. I keep thinking that we're in Cerulean Cave for reasons that I can't justify. So there's the ladder there, but I don't know if that's the right one or not. And actually, now that we have Poison Sting, let's see if it does enough damage to one-shot the Zubats. It does not. Not even close. That's not very effective. I don't know what I thought was going to happen there, but apparently it wasn't that. I guess at this point we're just going to finish this one off since we started the fight. Oh. For some reason I was thinking that Peck would be not very effective against Zubat. Okay, another trainer. Did you come to explore the cave too? Kind of. Came to pass through the cave. Josh. And his Rattata. Okay, and his second Rattata. Is he just going to be like straight Rattata team? Because that is kind of hilarious if so. I throw my Rattata in a box and then we run into the Rattata team. Nope, he's got a Zubat at the end. That's disappointing. I thought he was just gonna roll Rattata squad deep. Okay, so we'll see what's down this way. But I think that's the ladder we have to take to get through the cave is right next to us. Well, there's a dude with a backpack. And another Paris. I'm just gonna walk away from Paris. Oh, there's another ladder here. And you're not a trainer because you're not... Really? Try to talk to you and you walk away from me. Man, he is running from me. Whoa, you shocked me. Oh, you're just a kid. Oh, he is a trainer. With that erratic movement pattern, I thought he was just like a wandering NPC. Okay, Geodude is down for the count, like, immediately. And he's going to send out another Geodude. His dedication to Geodude is, it's there. Now I feel like his third Pokemon is not going to be a Geodude. He's going to be just like Rattata that just disappointed me a second ago. Onix, you disappoint me. At least you're a rock-type specialist like Brock, but come on, man. You could have rolled Geodude squad deep. F. You got poisoned already. So your Wrap is going to hurt Nidorino. The poison's going to hurt you, and I think it's going to take you down. It is. Okay, well, Nidorino wins. And Nidorino is now level 20. Poor Spearow has been left so far behind XP-wise, but it's hard to use the Spearow in a cave because any Geodude is going to be an annoying threat to it. Okay. Found a Moonstone already. Okay, well... So we do have the ability to already evolve Nidorino into Nidoking. Okay, so last time we ran into a hallway like this, it was like just Paris spawning there by the look of it. So is this special too? Oh, it's also Paris in the hall. Never mind. I'm not interested in what you're selling, buddy. I'm out of here. A revive? Okay, we'll take it. A Geodude? We're not going to take it. Team Rocket member will have to face it. Little kids shouldn't be messing around with grown-ups. It could be bad news. Well, then don't interact with me. I'm just walking by, buddy. You didn't have to battle me. You could have just pretended I wasn't here. So, it might have been bad news for you instead of for me. We're going to use Poison Sting. I don't know how well that's going to do, but I know Double Kick is not super effective from the last one we fought. It's not very effective. Okay. Wow. I'd still rather use Poison Sting on Sandshrew here, get it poisoned, and then peck at it because we're running low on points to use Double Kick, and frankly, I don't want to run out of Double Kicks. Like, I'm much more okay with running out of Poison Stings and pecks than I am with running out of Double Kick. Double Kick is just too useful while we're in the cave. Okay. He's steamed, apparently. Is he going to say something about Pokemon lived here long before people came. Ah. I was kind of expecting him to say something about I guess it was bad news for me instead. Ooh, okay, we don't have a Clefairy yet. I'm hoping Poison Sting won't one-shot. Nope, it's not going to. Good. But now it's poison thanks to Poison Point. Do another Poison Sting. As long as it doesn't crit, it's fine. Oh, you... You've got to be kidding me. You really put Nidorino to sleep? That is just mean. That is just uncalled for, Clefairy. Rude on every level, really. Whatever. I guess we got a Pokedex entry out of it, at least. Its adorable appearance makes it popular as a pet. However, it's rare and difficult to find. Clefairy was transferred to someone's PC in box 1. Okay. How did it put my Pokemon to sleep? I think we're gonna let it wake up against Zubat, because Zubat is not gonna be able to do much damage, I don't think. So I don't think Leech Life will do more than a point or 2 of damage at most. Yeah, 1 point. So we'll see if I can just deal with Zubat until Nidorino wakes up. So it does 2 points of damage with Astonish and 1 point of damage with Leech Life. That's fine. Okay, and now that Nidorino is awake, we're just gonna walk away. Because we don't really need to fight Zubat. Okay. What now? Another Clefairy. I will pass on that. I have no desire to fight another Clefairy right now. Not for the last one, just put Nidorino to sleep. Because if I double kick it, it doesn't knock it out. I'm stuck sleeping. And I don't want to deal with that. And Paris is just as bad, because if I fail to knock out Paris, I get paralyzed. We, Team Rocket, shall find the fossils. Reviving Pokemon from them will earn us huge riches. Okay. Didn't ask. Rocket Grunt would like to battle. He's sending out his Rattata. Okay, well, I guess we're gonna use another use of double kick here. Easy enough. Okay, he's gonna send out Zubat for his other Pokemon, which is fine. We'll just spam pack. Even though it's down to 15 uses, so it's not gonna take us a lot further. Now I'm mad, he says. Okay, good for you. Okay, well, I see the fossils he was talking about. But apparently a wild Zubat's going to attack me instead of letting me talk to the scientist. Or Super Nerd. I think the last time I talked to one of these, it was a Super Nerd. I found these fossils. They're both mine. I mean, that's fair. Like, fair is fair, honestly. I'm kind of in the wrong for even fighting Miguel here, but here we are. But he's also using Grimer, which kind of makes him in the wrong by default, because it's Grimer. Why are you using a Grimer in general? That thing is lame. And it tried to disable Peck, but missed, so it's unfortunate for it. Oh, it successfully disabled Peck now. That's slightly frustrating. I guess we're just going to use Poison Sting and hope for the best. Yeah, not very effective, but it got the job done. We'll take it. Okay, and 21. And he's sending in a Voltorb. We're gonna go with a double kick, I suppose. It's not going to finish it, so I guess we'll go with the Poison Sting for the next attack here. And he's going to send in Coughing. So I guess we're going to go for another double kick and hope for the best. Nidorino is disabled no more. Just kidding, we're going to go for a pack. Since it's no longer disabled, and it's gotten a crit immediately, so we'll take it. Alright. Coughing's down. Okay, I'll share. I mean, you really shouldn't. I'm kind of the bad guy here. We'll each take a fossil. No being greedy. Do you want the Helix fossil? Nah, I'll take the Dome fossil. Alright then, this fossil is mine. Honestly, they probably should both be yours. I'm the greedy one here. Okay, and he talks about how on Cinnabar Island there's a research lab looking into reviving Pokemon. Got distracted because my phone started aggressively vibrating. Oh, that was bright. Oh, hey, we made it out of the cave. Oh. Is this the Mega Punch and Mega Kick people? A punch of roaring ferocity, packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now let me teach it to your Pokemon. Sure? Which Pokemon will learn it? Well, it's not going to be Geodude or Mankey. And Nidorino can't. So let me evolve Nidorino, and then we'll see if it can learn it as a Nidoking. Because that sounds pretty cool. That is not what I needed. Okay, let's evolve Nidorino. Moonstone was used on Nidorino. Nidorino is evolving. Alright, and we got a Nidoking. Nidoking before the second batch. I will take it. Okay. A punch of roaring ferocity packed with destructive power. When the chips are down, Mega Punch is the ultimate attack. You agree, yes? Now let me teach it to your Pokemon. Can only be learned once. Okay. Nidoking wants to learn Mega Punch, however it already knows 4 moves. Should a move be deleted and replaced with Mega Punch? It sure can. Let's see. 80 power, 85 accuracy. So it's not very accurate, but it is really powerful. Honestly, we'll replace the Poison Sting with it. I'm fine with that. Now, we are comrades in the way of punching. You should go before you're seen by the misguided fool who trains only his silly kicking over there. I love kicking too. A kick of brutal ferocity, packed with destructive power. When you get right down to it, Mega Kick is the ultimate attack, don't you agree? Okay, I'll teach it to your Pokemon. Sure. Only learned once, is that okay? Sure. Oh, Nidoking can learn that too? Okay. Let's see it. 120 power, 75 accuracy. So it's actually... Okay, so it's stronger than Mega Punch, but can only be used 5 times. So we will not learn that. We'll come back later. You'll come crawling back when you realize the value of Mega Kick. I mean, probably someday, but not right now. I do want to see this Mega Punch in action on Nidoking here. We got TM05, Roar. We'll jump down into the grass here and see what we can find. Because I want to Mega Punch something. Oh, it's an Ekans. You know, I know that I should catch Ekans because it's the first Ekans I've seen. I know this. But Mega Punch. That's awesome. I love that. Okay. We'll come back to catch an Ekans next stream. But right now, let's get to the Pokemon Center. We'll get healed up, put our team in order here, and then we'll wrap up stream. We're not going to challenge the gym right now. We're going to go into the Pokemon Center, heal up, and fix our boxes, and then we're gonna wrap up stream. We'll see who's live to raid. Because I know at least 2 people that I have interacted with stream-wise in the past are streaming right now, because my phone's been blown up with notifications about people streaming. So we're going to put away the ones that I'm not going to use. We're not going to bother with Mankey. So our only permanent team members right now are Nidoking and Spearow. Yeah, we'll save here and we'll start wrapping up. Now, under normal circumstances here, I typically would go into trying to find someone who is playing the same game as me to raid. But, we have someone who is currently streaming, as far as I'm aware, who has been very supportive of my channel and has not been rated by me yet. So we're going to double check and make sure that this person is, in fact, streaming right now and is not wrapping up stream. And if she is, we're gonna drop a raid over to her. Okay, yeah, her stream's only been going for about 5 minutes. So I am going to swing and say that she is probably going to be live for a bit here. We're just waiting for the ad to end so I can double check, and then I will be starting the raid here. Okay, since it is taking a minute to get through the ads here, I guess we will actually jump back on Fire Red for a minute here, and we'll see what we can find in the grass here while we're waiting for this to finish up with ads so we can make sure she's going to be live for a minute. Because I'd rather not make you guys just sit here and wait with nothing really happening. Okay, well, we found another Ekans, so let's see if we can catch it with Spearow's help here. Use Fury Attack and miss completely. Okay, maybe we'll Fury Attack Ekans, or maybe we'll just keep missing. Oh no! Stop! Stop, Spearow! Stop! Ooh, Spearow stopped. I was getting a little worried there for a second, Spearow. Okay, let's see if it'll stay in a Pokeball. Alright, we got the Ekans, so we didn't end up waiting till next stream for Ekans. A very common sight in the grasslands, etc. It flicks its tongue in and out to sense danger in its surroundings. Alright, so now that we have got our Ekans and verified that the person I was thinking of is going to be live for a minute, we're gonna drop a raid over to our friend Minty.